Hello students, we will continue our chapter 4th, the Mughal Empire, in part 2nd. In this part we will discuss about first topic is Humayun. Humayun divided his inheritance according to the will of his father. His brothers were each given a province. His brother Mirza Kamran rebelled, which weakened Humayun's cause against Afghan competitors. Sher Shah defeated Humayun at Chausa 1539 and Kannauj 1540, forcing him to flee to Iran. Sher Shah hence established the Sur dynasty in India. In Iran, Humayun received help from the Safavid Shah. He recaptured Delhi in 1555 but died the next year after an accident in Purana Killa, Delhi. The second topic is Akbar. Akbar was 13 years old when he became the emperor. His reigning rule can be divided into three periods. 1556 to 1517, Akbar became independent of the regent Bahram Khan and other members of his domestic staff. Military campaigns were launched against the Suris and other Afghans, against the neighbors kingdom of Malwa and Gondwana, and to suppress the revolt of his half brother Mirza Hakim and the Uzbeks. In 1568, he seized the Sisodia capital of Chittor and in 1569 Ranthambore. In 1570 to 1585, military campaigns in Gujarat were launched, followed by campaigns in the Bihar, Bengal and Orissa. These campaigns were interrupted by the revolt in 1579 to 1580 in support of Mirza Hakim. 1585 to 1605, expansion of Akbar's empire continued. Campaigns were launched in the northwest. Kandahar was seized from the Safavids. Kashmir was annexed. Kabul too was annexed after the death of Mirza Hakim. Campaign in the Deccan started and Berar, Khandesh and part of Ahmednagar were annexed. In the last year of his reign, Akbar was distracted by the rebellion of Prince Salim, the future Emperor Jahangir. The next topic is Jahangir. His time period was 1605 to 1627. Military campaigns started by Akbar continued. The Sisodia ruler was Mewar. Amar Singh accepted Mughal service. Less successful campaigns against the Sikh, the Ahoms and Ahmednagar followed. Prince Khurram, the future Emperor Shah Jahan, rebelled in the last year of his reign. The effort of Noor Jahan, Jahangir's wife, to marginalize Shah Jahan were unsuccessful. Next ruler is Shah Jahan. Mughal campaign continued in the Deccan under Shah Jahan. The Afghan noble Khan Jahan Lodi rebelled and was defeated. Campaigns were launched against Ahmednagar. The Bundels were defeated and Orcha seized. In the northwest, the campaign to seize Balkh from the Uzbek was unsuccessful and Kandahar was lost to the Safavids. In 1632, Ahmednagar was finally annexed and the Bijapur forced suit for peace. In 1657-1658, there was conflict over succession amongst Shah Jahan's son. Aurangzeb was victorious and his three brothers, including Dada, Sukhon, were killed. Shah Jahan was imprisoned for the rest of his life in Agra. The next ruler was Aurangzeb. His time period was 1658 to 1707 CE. Defeated the Ahoms in the northeast in 1663, but they rebelled against in the 1680. Campaign in the northwest against the Yusufzai and the Sikhs were temporarily successful. Mughal intervention in the succession and internal politics of Rathore Rajputs of Marwar led to their rebellion. Campaigns against the Maratha chieftain Shivaji were initially successful, but Aurangzeb insulted Shivaji, who escaped from Agra, declared himself an independent king and resumed his campaign against the Mughals. Prince Akbar rebelled against Aurangzeb and received support from the Marathas and the Deccan Sultanate. He finally fled to Safavid Iran. In our next part, we will discuss about Mughal administration. Thank you so much.